In a world where the headlines spin like carnival lights, there's a character folks whisper about on late night flights. Stories stacked higher than a gold trimmed tower stump. All about a man said to walk with swagger like Donald Trump. They say he once talked wild on a hot mic slip. Words that echo around the globe like a runaway ship. Clean and stroll down Fifth Ave and still come out clean like a myth from a tabloid king ruling some neon dream. Tales of trading stones with leaders under flickering lamps. Winds of Ukraine calls and coast to coast trade war camps. And somewhere in the noise a rumor took his jump. Someone's got the swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump. Where the headlines bump and the plotlines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get bumped.
Talk about swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump. Where the headlines bump and the plotlines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get bumped.
Talk about swagger like Donald Trump. Stories say he eyed Greenland like a prize on a map. Off the feast at the White House serving burgers in a stack. Shook hands past borders with a leader known as stun. Crossing lines like a TV host stepping out for fun. Rides in desert nights with rumors of glowing tests. Planes gifted in tales by wandering desert guests. In between all the chatter of the fake news stump, echoes roll a swagger like Donald Trump. Nicknames flying like sparks in a carnival tent. Sleepy crooked little rocket where the lightning went. Crowds chant stories, others quietly slump. Still the myth marches on with swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump.
Where the headlines bump and the plot lines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get pumped. Talk about swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump.
Where the headlines bump and the plot lines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get pumped. Talk about swagger like Donald Trump. About walls rising tall in the southern sun. The city's waking up, the marching boots on the run. Claims of voting ghosts drifting in the midnight dump. And a nap called truth built to make the rumors jump. A ghost swing interrupted by shots in the breeze. He graze crowds amazed, legends aiming to please. Whether working fast food shit for fine folks like a chump. It all folds in the fable, swagger like Donald Trump. Whispers of world tours, fireworks and uneasy peace. Friends in strange places where the headlines see stories of stopping storms and letting others erupt. It's a long loud tale with swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump.
Where the headlines bump and the plot lines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get pumped. Talk about swagger like Donald Trump.
Oh, swagger like Donald Trump.
Where the headlines bump and the plot lines bump. Every tale feels huge when the legends get pumped. Talking about swagger like Donald Trump. So raise a glass to the stories, the chaos, the jump to the mist tone twilight by swagger like Donald Trump. No truth guaranteed, just the wild tales drum. The legends stitched together in a world gone numb.
La 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 la